What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. It's been a while. Happy New Year, happy holidays to all. This is an update about Spot, my granite carpet python. So I would say this update is about humidity. It will have to do something with humidity, with your reptiles. Very important. As I've realized in my last video, I think it was the last one I made about Spot, he was making this like hissing noise and bubbling out of his mouth. That was a few weeks ago. So since then, what I did is I raised the humidity in his tank. It was pretty dry in there. I raised it a little bit, covered up the tank to keep humidity in, and fed him a bit. And he seems to have got a little fatter, and I don't hear the wheezing or the breathing anymore like I did. I don't hear it anymore, and the bubbles are gone. So that's like a good thing, you know. When you got a problem with humidity symptoms, you might want to raise or lower the humidity in your tank. The best thing to do is to get one of those meters, the thermometers that measure humidity. I think they're called hygrometers. I'm going to look into getting one of those for all my tanks. But luckily she's doing great. He's doing great. As you can see, he seems happy. He's moving around. He wants to get away from me, but he wants to explore. I'll probably let him do that in a little while. But I wanted to update you guys on this and let you know that, yeah, seems like it's all okay. He's all right now. So that's what's been going on. The other guys are doing pretty good. They're all in their tanks. They're doing pretty good. I fed them all yesterday, so I'll probably feed them this week. I'll do a video on that if I do. But other than that, Spot, she's looking a lot better. She's feeling stronger, and I think that's what I did. I raised the humidity in there. I raised the heat. I dried out the tank with humidity I had in there. I dried it out and just added more by wetting the glass. Now, my experience with humidity and taking care of the animals is all through experience from what I've done. Throughout the years, I've been messing with snakes since I was like 14 years old. So I have done a lot of mistakes, and through trial and error, I figured out things. Never had to go to a vet. Luckily, that's good. Saves you money. But I've always read books, and whatever they say the treatments are for like mouth rot, scale rot, respiratory infection, and mites, and I've taken care of it all by myself, and I think that's pretty good, But like I said, I'm not an expert, so you don't want to take everything I say to heart. It's good to take it as a reference, and then research and do your own reading, so you can see how you can take care of your animals if they come up with any respiratory symptoms, infection symptoms like Spot had. And but look at him, he's much better. He looks happy. He looks like he's smiling. Yo, Spot, you smiling? I think he's smiling. But yeah, he looks like he's feeling better. I've been feeding him good too, feeding him a lot, so that's been helping out with, I'm sure, with his immune system to get better and all, and to fight whatever germs or whatever infection. And yeah, didn't need no antibiotics, luckily. Nipped it in the butt right away. You got to get on it right away. Nip it in the butt. Because I'm sure if I would have let it go another few weeks, I would have had to make a trip to the veterinarian. And take a snake to a veterinarian, it's going to be expensive. I'm sure it's going to be like $150 just to walk in the door. $90 just to walk in the door. And then who knows what the antibiotics are going to charge you, another $150. You're going to walk out there with a $3 or $4 bill. So, but luckily I was able to, like I say, nip it in the butt, and hopefully it helped. He seems good. I was waiting to make this video. I've been watching him, and look, he's much better. So I say watch the humidity. If it's too much humidity, you want to lower it. If it's too little humidity, you want to raise it. The dryness will dry out his airways, respiratory airways, and that can cause infection. And too much can also. So that's about it for this video. And Spot's hanging, he's looking good, he's happy to be out. And I'm happy to see him all nice and moving around. I think I got the lighting a little better in here, guys. What do you think? I don't know. I added another bulb, but it seems kind of like, I don't know, a little better. I think I gotta get stronger bulbs, more wattage, and that might help. So, I just heard him breathing, but that's not like the way it was before. Before it was like constant, you know. Before it was like constant, and the carpet pythons do that sound with their breathing, so that's normal. So you don't want to confuse that with respiratory infection. They do that, but he was more like. Right now, he just made a little one as he came next to my ear, so that was pretty cool. That's the first. I haven't heard him do any of them before. When I've taken him out the past few days or whatever. So, but before it was like. You could hear it, you know, and it wasn't bad to the point where his mouth was open, but he was letting bubbles out, and that scared me. I saw bubbles were bubbling out, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I got on it, and I'm gonna put him back in the tank now because I do got the AC on. It's New Year's Day, and it's like 55 degrees out here in New York. It's crazy, so it's warm in here. So I'm gonna put him back in the cage where it's nice 85 degrees in there, and I'll come back with another video soon. All right. So just keep that in mind with your reptiles. Respiratory, humidity, you know, respiratory infections and humidity, I think is very important. You know, keep an eye on it. Research, read on it. Like I said, I'm not a herpetologist, I'm not an expert, but I do feel confident taking care of them because of all the experience I've had throughout the years since I was a kid. So, but I think that's important. Okay, well, here's Spot. I'm saying goodbye and Happy New Year, and see you guys in the next video. Alright, Spot, want some camera time there, huh?